This segment of the news is brought to you by Smitty's Cards and Coins. Would you like to know what your collectibles are worth? Come by 2281 Postal Road, Unit 4, across from the post office.
In this week's court report, the 47-year-old Pahrump woman arrested after being accused of attempting to lure children into her vehicle at Ian Deutsch Park and allegedly exposing her breast after she was asked to leave, was scheduled in the Justice Court calendar this afternoon for her formal arraignment. Shauna Le Gibbons was observed by police sitting in the driver's seat with a see-through shirt, and numerous people alleged that Gibbons attempted to lure a child into her white Ford Explorer. Other witnesses say Gibbons requested the following: that some children go to Sonic with her, and she requested a drink of water from other children. Witnesses also say Gibbons told one young boy that she would buy him McDonald's if he got into her car. A Pahrump young man arrested for allegedly grabbing a knife and attacking his stepfather is scheduled for his pretrial hearing this Thursday. Aaron Kozad was initially spotted by police attempting to force entry into a trailer on East Street by hitting it with a large concrete brick. The suspect was immediately taken into custody. When police contacted the reporting parties, who are Kozad's mother and stepfather, both were bleeding from defensive cuts on the hand. The victims say Kozad has been disobedient and refusing to follow any rules, and when his stepfather tried to talk to him to get him to be reasonable, the suspect grabbed the weapon. The defendant's mom said when she tried to stop the fight, Kozad also cut her. Kozad is facing charges including battery with use of a deadly weapon. Anthony Greco, the Pahrump man convicted of insurance fraud back in May 2015, is now serving his original sentence following Monday's unsuccessful motion for reconsideration in district court. Greco originally received probation instead of being sent to prison for 19 to 48 months, as was controversially recommended by Nye County Parole and Probation. Now Greco will indeed serve that 19 to 48 months after the court denied the motion for consideration that was made after Greco was remanded into custody following his status check because he has not paid his fees and has not done his weekend jail time. Greco was only convicted on one of the 3 felony charges he was facing, including orchestrating first-degree arson, insurance fraud, and aiding and abetting. Both Greco and his now ex-girlfriend, Kathy Rinaldi, were originally charged back in August 2010 after an investigation into a suspicious fire at their Pahrump Valley Boulevard home, following what investigators say was a plan to collect money on the home's insurance policy. Both Rinaldi and Greco were ordered to pay more than $13,000 and $15,000 respectively in restitution to the insurance company, in addition to other financial penalties, including Greco's $5,000 fine and other fees. Both cases against Shane Hodge have now been dismissed. Hodge is the local man whose estranged wife and another man claimed he aimed a pistol at the man. Hodge's controversial arrest involved now co-undersheriff Brent Moody, who's currently sharing his duties. Hodge was previously offered a plea deal to plead guilty to domestic violence, and then his felony assault with a deadly weapon charge would be dropped. But Hodge rejected that deal and has always maintained that he is not guilty. This has been your court report. I'm Eunette Gentry for News 46.
The Pahrump Valley Chamber of Commerce held a ribbon cutting for a new business today in town.
Good morning. I'm Vicki Healing with the Chamber of Commerce, and we're down here this morning for a ribbon cutting for the grand opening for pet waste cleanup. We're here with Matt and Paula Foley, and we're here to congratulate them on their new business here in Pahrump. Matt, go ahead and cut the ribbon.
Yay!
Yay!
Yes, my wife and I were living in California for 30 years. We came here in 2014. Took a gap year to kind of get to, used to the property. And we have a German Shepherd, and we have to go out and clean up after him all the time. And it just became a question as to whether or not the folks in Pahrump had that kind of service available. So we did some research, and we saw a niche possibility here. And we filled that and got the paperwork and went out there and started hitting doors. And business is picking up.
Tell me about what kind of services that you offer with this.
What we want to do is make it available for the folks in Pahrump who have dogs. It seems like everybody has a dog, more than one some. And with data mining and all kinds of things going on, we're all really busy, so a lot of people don't have time to pick up after their pet.
And so all types of animals?
Well, we do get some calls for some horse corral cleaning, so we're investigating that possibility with a trailer and so forth. A lot of businesses, you know, we've gotten from that we've turned down, and we're not quite ready for that, but right now we want to help people with their dogs.
And what's the cleanup consist of? Because you sanitize, what?
We're going to come to your house, we're going to interview you, find out what you want, find out where your dog's favorite positions are to leave a sample. Come in probably once a week at your convenience and keep it clean and tidy, and you don't have to worry about it. As extracurricular questions come up, we'll be able to and be prepared to answer those too.
Do you have a regular service fee or a one-time fee?
Well, we have a fee based on one dog per home, and then adjust the fee for 2 or 3. We've got a soft spot for our veterans, so we feel that they have a bigger need than most people, but hey, come one, come all, we're ready.
Is there discounts available?
We haven't set up a website. We have a website set up with Facebook and with the Chamber, and so we'll be offering some discounts as soon as we find out what's important to the consumer.
You joined the Chamber of Commerce? Tell me what that's
We sure
like.
did, and we're very proud to be part of the Chamber of Commerce.
Having a ribbon cutting today.
We sure are, and it holds a lot of weight in this community when you talk about your chamber.
What does that mean to you?
It means you're involved and embedded in the community. It gives a sense of trust. We've already encountered people that we're knocking on their doors. That's kind of a rare thing nowadays. And when you bring that sort of thing up, it gives that, you can see the look on their face. They feel at ease about it.
And now here's Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, words out of Washington may have helped soothe Monday's sell-off. White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer tells reporters Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin is targeting August for tax reform, and it will require a major policy overhaul. The Dow was down triple digits to start the session, with the VIX shooting up about 14, partly on concerns about the demise of repeal and replace plans for Obamacare. However, the selling turned to some buying, with hopes that tax reform is still on the table. The sell-off in the Dow was the 8th in a row and the longest losing streak for the blue chips since 2011. Wells Fargo is going all in on card-free ATMs. Wells customers can now use their smartphones to access their money at any of the bank's 13,000 ATMs. Other banks are starting with limited locations. And after shaking up the brick-and-mortar retailers, Amazon is going toward building more bricks. Amazon is opening up bookstores and is now reportedly planning to create stores for furniture and other home products.
Our local store, General Nutrition Centers, or GNC, recognized our first responders on Saturday with a surprise visit.
On behalf of GNC, we'd like to thank you for all the service you do and offer you an alternative for your on-the-go meals, and just to let you know we're here for your nutritional needs. Thank you very much for your service. Thank you. Thank you.
We'd like to thank you, and we appreciate you coming into town, and hopefully you have a nice stay here.
We're letting the firefighters know and the first responders that we appreciate what they do and all their service, and just that they're on the go a lot and they don't have time for meals, so we're offering them meal replacements with shakes and protein bars and just different nutritional needs.
Can you tell us a little bit about some of the products that you brought them?
I brought lean shakes. These are a good meal replacement. They got 25 grams of protein. Lean bars, these taste really good. I like the lean shakes myself. I do those as a meal replacement. And then we have the powdered ones that you mix in the cups. And we also brought $10 off coupons for them, and we're going to sign them up for our loyalty program, which is you get $5 just for signing up. It's a pretty good deal.
So you guys have been here for a couple months now?
Yeah, we've been here for 2 months. We are located right in the Walmart shopping center right next to Sally Beauty Supply off of Highway 160.
And is there a phone number or any other information we can reach you at?
775-727-3602.
And we have some info for you if you're thinking about bringing a four-legged friend into your home. That's just ahead.